What really happened during this phone call? I'm sharing this viral clip for entertainment purposes only to see what you think. So watch the video, leave a comment, tell me your thoughts, opinions, and your theories. And don't forget, like, share, and as always, subscribe if you want more of this content.
A video and then a bunch of other stuff. She was trying to get an Hollywood scene, but like couldn't really break through. And with the modeling, she got way more gigs because she loves the part. And then she was a casting director and tried to get me on like the Love Island show back in 2000. And I told her I was dating someone at the time because I was trying to act too. She's like, I can get you off a show. And I'm like, I'm dating someone, so I don't know if I could do that show because all those people try to hook up and like, find someone they want to be with. She literally told me, I'll never forget it. It was just like, oh no, like all these people, they like hook up and get together and then like they get married for the show. But then you could always divorce them. You always just divorce them. And I thought she was just f***ing around with me, but she was like dead serious. And I'm like, that's weird. Like, that's a pretty weird position to hold as a human being. Like, oh yeah, it's totally fine. Just go like around on this show and then like get married and divorce somebody for fame. Super strange, dude.
So like, what was this acting? So like, who's this guy? What? Like, what?
Oh, he was just like the head of the department. He was the head of that John Casablancas. They're an agency, but they're all over the world. Or they're all over North America. Well, that's what we were part of, is John Casablancas. And then that's basically, I think that's where she got her A start in the modeling acting world.
Damn. So, because obviously, is that how like she got connected to the Trump modeling shit?
It's hard to say, because like everyone jumps ship, like with the agencies and the modeling stuff. They're always, if you're in, other agencies are always trying to like pull you into theirs, and get you to jump ship. Because they each take 10-15% of whatever their talent makes. I just know we were in for a convention with True John Casablancas, and then at the convention, it's an expo, they have all the top managers there. So the goal is to get like picked up by Elite, which is the top modeling agency in Miami, and they do all Italy stuff, the runway. But she's not tall, so she can never do like the full runway stuff. But she can do commercial stuff. So like, I think she might have got picked up there and by somebody doing like Macy's commercials and all of this other stuff where she flew around and did all these.
Well, yeah, I mean I've seen some of these weird commercials. There's that Kanye video that leaked. There's this other one where she's like doing a milk ad, and so I've been trying to trace where what that connection is, because like when you look up her background, it says she was raised Catholic. She attended Notre Dame, where she played basketball, earning and it's like there's nothing mentioned about this acting school. It talks about she established Everyday Heroes Like You, a 501c3. She played basketball in Regis University in Denver, but there's no mention of this acting school.
Yeah, I mean, it's you pay to go in the school and then you show up like once a week for a few months. So it's nothing like huge school-wise, but it is like, she did go through it because that's how I met her. So, yeah, John Casablancas she was involved in. And then, she bounced around celebrity. She was at Regis, she was at La Jolla Marymount in California. Then she did online school at Arizona State online for a while. I think she might have graduated from that. And then she went to Liberty and got her PhD. I mean, she bounced around from school to school. It was like crazy. And a lot of it was online when I knew her.
Wow. That's,
So yeah, it's like, I knew this person. I smoked weed with this person.
Oh, I'm sure the Christian conservatives would love to hear that.
Dude, she went to with her girlfriend, and we all went out, and like she had all these edibles, and we all did all these edibles together, and like, she was just a chill, normal person who like you wanted to hang out with because she's gorgeous and also like going around the world doing cool shit. And she was like, as like cool as we are right now, just like, yeah, this is the truth. We're not calling bullshit. Just a normal down-to-earth person. And then once she met Charlie, dude, I had people, yeah, that still were like, yeah, remember when you said that? Like, you were like, this doesn't make any sense that she would.
I said the same thing about Charlie. I said this doesn't make sense. And that's why I think he's been honeypotted. And it's crazy that you say the same thing about Erika.
Oh, yeah, because she only dated athletes, dude. Like, she dated Cabot Phillips before that, briefly, and I thought that was strange. But then she said that she broke up with him because he said that she was like anti-Israel at the time. He said that the Jews were not going to heaven, and that was her answer. So like, I'm sure there was more to it, but she told me that he said the Jews aren't going to heaven, and that like, that she realized they had a separation of faith, morals, and that's why they broke up. I was like, okay. And then she started dating Charlie. And I was like, I get it. I mean, he's like 6'4". He like those tall guys.
Yeah, like he did play basketball, so like, kind of tracks.
Yeah, but before that, it was like soccer player, baseball player, NBA player, like, and you're just, he's influential, but it's like, she swore she would never leave New York City. She loved it there. She'd never come back to Arizona. She hated it. She hated being here, dude. And even when they were dating, she didn't want to come back. But then...
Well, she was never around Turning Point. That's why I've been, like, so frustrated, is because, she was always off doing her own thing, which, okay, but, like, now all of a sudden you're just going to command the strongest political activism company in.
Everyone says it's going to rain a lot in New York this month. The market says 44% chance. Start your first trade today.
in modern American history, that's crazy.
Yeah. So to see her go from that to this is like, oh my God, I don't know who you are, and I don't really want to know. But you spent 10 years telling people to fight and like break the conversation, go on the offense, because conservatives just play defense. It's literally quote from Charlie. You're telling everybody to do that, and then the second that this event happens, oh, shut up, listen to everybody, don't ask questions, you're a fool for asking questions. I'm like, cool, even if I'm 100% wrong, I'm gonna ask questions. Because Charlie got things wrong all the time, but he still asks questions. Like, that's why people flock to him so much, because he was intellectual and then pressed the narrative, always. Like, and now we're just supposed to shut up like guides. It's that you guys can live your hell that you live in. You can stay at Turning Point and never grow as a human being. Like, you're gonna stay there for 10 years, like, you're not growing as a human being. You're just in the middle of this cult, and the second you escape it, you'll see that all your behavior has been forged by the groupthink of that whole organization, and that in the real world, the reality isn't like that, and all these narratives that you guys have complained to yourself, the real world doesn't work like that. And it's just sad. I don't know what's going to happen after this case. It's not like anything's going to change. I guess my point is nothing will change. Is like, okay, Tyler's guilty. What's going to happen to Turning Point after that? And then, okay, he's not guilty. What's going to happen after that? I mean, they've already shown their cards Turning Point has. So if you're still going to follow them, regardless of what happens afterwards, it's just like Daily Wire. Like, if you're going to go back to Ben Shapiro after he already showed his Israel cards, I think like those who can see it have already bounced, have already dipped. There's a new coalition of people like us who see the truth, and I think that coalition hopefully is stronger regardless of what happens. And there's nothing I guess my point is there's nothing the Turning Point could do to retake what's been lost. It's already been lost. They have Turning Point has no one to blame but themselves. If you don't like what you and I have become, we didn't become this way because we just showed up like this. We became this way because we were in an organization, we believed what they were trying to do, and then there came a point for both of us where we saw, yeah, this isn't really happening. You guys are full of shit. Like, we were on board. We wanted things to change. We wanted to help a movement. We wanted to do, we saw the vision, and when you guys aren't actually going through with the vision and you're just doing bullshit, like, we're going to be disappointed, and now you've created this. Like, you created this because of your own failures. It's just like, we blame the parents for kids that go up and do atrocious things, or break out at 1 a.m. and start riots. Where are the parents at? Where are the two parents at? But then when the people who are in the organization who leave disgruntled because the vision that they were promised is nowhere near that, all of a sudden it's our problem. Like, it's taking the best of people and their emotions and their hard work and their effort and their vision to actually help Americans, and it's just distorting it and exploiting it, and you know, we tell Americans to go fight and say your piece. Like, well, not all of us can do that because we have jobs and we'll lose, like, we don't all have like $20 million in the bank where we can just all say our piece without repercussions or fight off lawsuits. And yeah, you built an organization where when I came to it, there were so many people that disagreed with everybody, but then we were all able to still work with each other, and I thought that was fascinating. I was like, wow.
But that's what Turning Point was all about, right? And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I lost my job for it because, like, I have nothing else. Like, I met Charlie when I was 15. Like I said...